What's up, y'all? It's me, Dom, aka the Sunglassezman, and in today's video, my room is a fucking mess. But it's a work in progress, I promise. But the abysmal state of my room is not what we're going to be talking about today. No. What we are going to be talking about is how I noticed it has been almost 1 whole year since my first day in the life video. And it should come as no surprise that my life has drastically changed in the time span of 1 year, all along with my entire lifestyle. So in today's video, we're going to be doing another day in the life video, this time updated to my new lifestyle. Check it out. Alright, for starters, to clear some things up, yes, I have moved out and I have moved back into the house I originally grew up in. Which, of course, is familiar territory for me, but it's new to the rest of you guys, so let's start taking a look. So, starting off, we're back here again in my room, aka my new headquarters. So, let's check it out. And as you guys can see, we got some updated decorations on the wall, starting with a reminder of my old job at McDonald's, and this one for my new job, which I briefly mentioned in my birthday video, but for you guys who didn't know, I work at Dutch Rose Coffee now. It's a nice little coffee shop that's growing rapidly here in San Antonio. Anyways, this is a poster we had advertising our sweet cream drinks. Over here we have a drawing of a snail that I got at a market, and then right here is a painting I did of my cat Mochi. One of my coworkers had a little painting night over at her house. It was pretty fun. What's funny about this poster, of course, it's advertising our sweet cream drinks that we had over the summer, or we still have. And I begged my manager to keep the poster because he's about to throw it out. Or actually, beg is a strong word. I kind of just asked if I could keep it, and he's like, yeah, go for it. We're gonna throw it away anyways. So I have that one, and I also have this one right here. And now this one's made out of like a different material. It's like harder, so I don't know how to put it up on the wall. If anybody in the comments knows how to, please let me know because I want to put it up here on the wall, but I just don't know how to do it. Next up, we got my setup right here, which has stayed pretty much the same even here at this house. First difference, of course, is I now upgraded to a Nintendo Switch OLED model, which is worked out very nicely. Got the same TV here in the room. The sound bar, I have it muted right now for the video. Still got all my games right here. I remember in last day in the live video, I talked about how I mainly was playing Mario Kart. I am now back in my Sonic the Hedgehog phase. So the one game I have been just grinding out is Sonic X Shadow Generations. Oh, and down here, which is not her permanent spot in the room, is the Bluey doll that Ari got me for my birthday last year. Next up, we got my very much not permanent bookshelf, as you guys can see. This is actually an attachment to my brother's old bunk bed that we took apart. So this is one of those work in progress things I was telling y'all about. Definitely. And my book collection has pretty much stayed the same. Nothing entirely new. I barely read. But now that I'm back in my old house, I did happen to uncover all of my past yearbooks. So while I got you here, how about we catch up on some Sunglassezman lore? Alright, so we'll start all the way back in 2010. Now this is all pre-Sunglassezman except the senior year, which I don't even know why I grabbed that. I was in the 2nd grade. This is of course the pre-Sunglassezman days. Who was my teacher? So I should be right there. Look at that. That's crazy. And in 2011 I was in 3rd grade. I pretty much looked the same here too, I think. Hold on, I forgot who my teacher was. Oh, yeah, see? Still looked the same. I kept that same hairstyle until I was in high school. Go to 4th grade, which I do remember that teacher because I was like the coolest class I ever had. I think that's when I made like most of my friends that I had up until 7th grade. See, yeah, see? Same hairstyle. This year was pretty cool. So then we cut to 2012 and 2013, which is my 5th grade year, and that year, they decided not to give us yearbooks. Not official ones anyways. I don't know if it was a funding issue or what, they never told us, so the teachers all came together and made us a yearbook since it was our last year of elementary school. And at the time, I thought it was pretty crappy, but when I look back at it now, it is very impressive because they took us out of class and had us take different pictures, like class pictures, and they're in color too. It's not black and white. They actually tried, and they gave one to every single student in the 5th grade. So And also during my spare time, I've actually taken up baking. And I almost did a baking video last year, but I really didn't know how to make anything besides cinnamon rolls, so it just wasn't going to be that interesting. But I'm starting to look up some recipes online too, so keep an eye out for that. And I won't lie to you, sometimes it gets a little hectic and overwhelming in here. And it's a good thing the weather's starting to cool down, because that means I can just go outside, take a little break, and enjoy some fresh air with my new favorite drink, strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. Trust me, don't knock until you try it. Alright, that pretty much covers everything here I do at home, but while we're on the topic of the past, there's a certain place I want to show you now that I'm here back home. Yep. This right here, guys, this is the place that me and my friends would hang out in all the time. I'd say up until 7th grade, this is our hangout spot. So as you guys can see right here, this is sort of like a bouncy branch, and a long time ago it used to... Oh, you can actually still see it. Hold on. Right here. This is very frail now. It used to connect kind of like a U shape. And we would use that as kind of like a rocking chair. It would go back and forth. Really, really cool. So we would sit right here, and then also out over there too. Only reason I'm not climbing over there and showing you guys myself is because this is always an issue when we were kids. Whenever it rained, water would pile up right there, and we'd have to walk all the way around and get back to get to the other side. Like I've been saying, the ditch was really cool. I mean, we could do like anything we wanted. I think one of the coolest things we did is when we found like old parts from a bed, and we took it apart and used it to make a bridge to get across. But I mean, that didn't really last long. I made it across. I didn't get it on video though, because I kind of had to I would have had to gone back for the tripod, and I didn't want to do that, so. And right here I'm pointing out this tree that fell over, because behind it was the entrance to the other neighborhood that was right behind ours. And we used to think it was so cool to go explore, but then we kind of just realized after a while, it's just another neighborhood. And actually I noticed that quite a few trees had fallen over. It was a bit of a hassle to get into this ditch. And as cool as it was to hang out amongst the wilderness, if you would, I think this right here was probably the coolest part. What'd I tell you? Coolest thing ever. We literally had this entire field to ourselves. Like, this was our hangout spot. We had the ditch over there, and then want to get some sun, throw a ball around. In my eyes, nothing can top this. Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun making this video. You know, it was actually pretty cool to take a look at my past, reflect on all the stuff I used to do, where I used to go, but I don't know. I think the one thing I want you all to take away from this is that as cool as it is to look at your past, it's also important to focus on the future, because that stuff's happening now, you know? What we do now shapes it. So yeah, that's it.